the Nuggets yet again, 142-103. I'm going to get you guys for the Cody versus Orton WrestleMania Vegas, by the way, for the Undisputed WWE title. But that is going to be a WrestleMania that no one will ever forget, guys. I remember WrestleMania, by the way, guys, running back in the main event. I'll get you guys all that for sure. Also, Miami, Ohio, by the way, men's b-ball, they are 31-0. 31-0, and they're definitely going to the March Madness, by the which they are, by the way. And let's see here. U.S. beat Brazil in the World Baseball Classic 15-5 yesterday. And I know the NXT Vengeance Day is tonight. Check that out as well. And much other news to come, by the way, guys. I'll get you guys to that. All right, first things first, because I'm just on these other for the Knicks. They beat the Nuggets yet again, 142-103 last night. So OG Anunoby had 34 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals, 1 block. Josh Hart, who had a birthday this past week, had 18 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Cat had scored 17 points, 13 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Mitch Robinson has scored 13 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. Pacome Dadiet had 11 points and 2 rebounds. Landry Shamet had 10 points and 3 rebounds. Nikola Jokic, the Joker Jokic, Nikola Jokic had 38 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. Jamal Murray has scored 12 points, 1 rebound on the block, 3 assists. And Daron Holmes II had 11 points, 1 rebound. And Cam Johnson had 10 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal. So the Knicks, the rest of the women's, and I knew they would do it. I knew they would do it. So the Knicks, good job. You did good. Also, another news here, by the way, it's going to be Cody Rhodes, who just became a 3-time WWE champ, by the way. He defends that title yet again against Randy Orton, a longtime friend of his. Randy Orton, they've had there's a lot of history, by the way. It is for the WWE title, by the way, guys. WrestleMania Vegas. It's going to be Orton's 21st WrestleMania, and Orton is still going for his 15th title reign, by the way. So I do look forward to seeing Orton, by the way, get the title. I know there's going to be contract signed next week, but Orton, by the way, he's looking for that 15th title. I know that he is. But look, there's a lot of history between Cody and Orton, by the way, since Legacy days. There's been a lot of, sure, they used to be friends, rivals. They've had, even though everyone saw Randy Orton win the Elimination Chamber last week, everyone saw that. But I knew Cody would do it. I knew he would do it, by the way. He would become a 3-time champ. And Drew McIntyre, he's not worth anything at all. He's really not. But I'll tell you this, Cody versus Randy Orton, for the Undisputed WWE title, by the way, that's a WrestleMania main event that many fans are going to want to be in for. I know from a different viewpoint. Randy Orton's back in the main event. I know that he is. That's all I can say to that, guys. That's all I can say about that. But let this be a WrestleMania match that people are going to want to be in for, and I know they would. There's a lot of history between Cody and Orton. I know that there is. But Randy Orton, he's got nothing to prove, by the way. But I'll tell you, he is one RKO away from being a 15-time champ. And I know that he is. And everyone saw Randy Orton give an RKO to Trick Willie. I knew they would do it. But, Cody did what had to be done. He became a 3-time WWE champ, by the way. And Drew McIntyre makes suspended for headbutting a ref. But Drew McIntyre's not worth thinking at all. He's really not. So Cody versus Orton, Undisputed WWE title, WrestleMania 42 in Vegas, back in Vegas, by the way, guys. For Undisputed WWE title, and I knew that was going to happen. I knew that it would, guys. That's all I can say of that. And this is a match that a lot of people have been pleading for. Contract signing will be next week. That's all I can say to everybody. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to this. Who do you got? You got Cody retaining, or you got Orton becoming 15-time WWE champ? 15-time champ. Thoughts on that, guys? Let me know about that. I'll address the response as well, buddy. And then there's also, by the way, guys, Miami, Ohio men's b-ball, they're 31-0 now. They're still unbeaten, by the way, after they beat Ohio 110-108 last night. Wow. That's all I can say to that, guys. That's everything you need to know on that. Also, don't forget, guys, that tonight's going to be NXT Vengeance Day. That's tonight, guys. Check that out live on Peacock. And then there's also, by the way, guys, Maxx Crosby, he's going to the Ravens for first-round picks in 2026 and 2027. Wow. He's right there. Also, guys, another news, by the way, Jason Tatum returned to the Celtics with 15 points after the Celtics beat the Mavs 120-100, by the way. You saw the Heat beat the Hornets 128 to 120. Rockets, they defeat the Blazers 106-99. You saw the Suns beat the Pels 118-116. You saw the Lakers, they defeat the Pacers 128-117. You saw Spurs defeat the Clippers 116-120. So I can say about that, guys, as well. That's everything you got to know for that. Also, guys, there's also, by the way, guys, Garrett Bradbury is going to the Bears, so that's what made me right there. Also, guys, Team USA baseball, they took out Brazil 15-5 in the World Baseball Classic, in the WBC World Baseball Classic. That's all I can say that, guys. And then there's also, by the way, guys, let's see here. Well, hockey news said Panthers beat the Red Wings 3-1. The Wild, they defeat the Golden Knights 4-2. The Blues, they defeat the Sharks 3-2. So the Avs beat the Sharks 5-4. You saw the Canes beat the Oilers 6-3. Ducks would beat the Canadiens for 6-5. You saw the Canucks, they defeat the Blackhawks 6-3. That's all I can say. That, guys, everything you got to know for that. And that's all I'll say about that, everybody. Also, guys, VC defeat Dayton 6-2. That's all news I can say about that, guys. That's everything you got to know. Also, guys, Caitlin Clark, she's going to be playing for the Team USA Women's B-Ball at the FIBA World Cup qualifier in PR, Puerto Rico. That's all I can say about that. Also, this news, by the way, that Sharon Moore pleads no contest to malicious use of a telecommunication device and domestic relationship, by the way, and trespassing. Moore's going to be sentenced next month and faces a year in jail if he's less convicted, by the way. Now, Moore was previously charged for evasion, home invasion, stalking, and also the B&E. And after going to Paige Shiver's house, by the way, and grabbed a butter knife and attempted suicide. Moore was released as a Michigan Wolverines football coach after he had an affair with Paige Shiver, by the way. And also, Paige Shiver, by the way, you guys already know, she was a staffer whom she had an affair with Sharon Moore, and she's no longer with Michigan Wolverines football anymore, which she's really not. As a staffer, that is. So that's all I can say that, guys. Now, Sharon Moore gets expected to be sentenced, by the way, next month. That's all I can say that, guys. And that's everything you need to know. He'll be sentenced, by the way, April 14th, next month, guys. Check that out. And that's everything that you got to know from that, guys, as well. So, not good there at all. Not good at all. So, that's all I can say about that. His wife, Kelly, probably wasn't having it, by the way. But looks to put it behind him. That's all I can say about that. And that's everything that you got to know for that, guys. So, again, Sharon Moore played no contest to the malicious use of a telecommunication device and domestic relationship and trespassing, by the way, guys. So, he will be sentenced, by the way, next month. That's all I can say to that, guys, as well. And notice, by the way, that Stephanie Buttermore, who was Jeff Nippard's fiance, was deceased at 36 Vancouver. She died. By the way, I condolences out to Jeff Nippard, to Stephanie Buttermore's close ones, for family members and their fans, awful news against perfect loss for Vancouver. She died. So just really sad news there, guys. Also, none of this also, by the way, guys, Caleb Wilson's going to be out after a thumb surgery. Not good there for him at all. Also, guys, Darius Williams retires after 8 NFL seasons. Your thoughts about that, guys, as well. Also, this news, by the way, the guys, that Alyssa Liu withdrew from the figure skating worlds later this month, by the way, guys. It's very clear what the reason is. Also, guys, I noticed, by the way, Troy Murray, season 63, is very clear down as well, by the way. Awful news there. And he did get chemotherapy treatment, by the way, guys, which he did. And that's all I can say of that. Just really sad news there, guys. Also, guys, this news, Conor McGovern, he is going to be getting a 4-year, $52 million offer with the Bills Mafia, along $32 million guaranteed. Thoughts about that? Also, Jordan Davis gets a 3-year, $78 million offer with the Eagles, $65 million guaranteed. By the way, guys, thoughts about that? Also, guys, notice, by the way, that Christian Vasquez, he returns to the Astros on a minor league offer. Thoughts about that, guys? And also, none of this also, by the way, guys, Roy McIlroy, he has back spasms, by the way. He's out of Bay Hill for the Arnold Palmer Invitational. By the way, guys, not good there for him at all for third round. Not good at all. Also, this, guys, wow. So Sarah Jane Ramos and Dak Prescott done so a month before they get married. Wow. You can't. It's what the Cowboys are garbage. Oh my God. Cowboys are garbage. This is one of the reasons why. So Dak, I'm sorry, but you're not worth it no more. So it's just it's why the Cowboys aren't going to the playoffs. This is why they're not going to Super Bowl, because they suck. They're not worth it. They suck eggs. What are they going to do? Nothing. Like literally nothing. Dag Attack is never going to be a Super Bowl champ. He's never going to be a Super Bowl MVP. He's never going to be an MVP, which is not. He's not worth anything at all to anybody, which is not. So the Cowboys, they're disappointed. They're garbage. That's all I can say about that. They're garbage. So that's all to say on that about that. And Dag Attack Prescott and Sergio Ramos, they're done, so. They're supposed to be married, by the way, but they're done. They're done. That's all I can say about. So good for Sergio Ramos leaving Dag Attack Prescott high and dry. Unlike the Cowboys, who live high and dry from the players their whole lives. They suck, guys. They urinate themselves a little too much. That's all they do. So that's all I can say to that, guys, as well. So that's all you got to know for that, buddy. All right, done this also, by the way, guys. Don't forget, by the NXT Vengeance days tonight, guys. Check that out. That's all news you got to know for that. Also done this also, by the way, guys. I want to start brother wishes shout out to Wanda Sykes, Rachel Wise, Jenna Fisher, Laura Prepon, Well Vicky, Super Peach, Ari Kitsa, Haley Lou Richardson, Jessica Scoob, Brandon T. Jackson, Gabby Egan, Sally Kim, Jolie Jenkins, Sarayu Blue, Aviva Sophia. You also got Mel Poverly, Grace Bostic, Brooke Bridges, Keegan Acton, Greta Lee, Angel of KOF 15, Mina Mashakina of Sam Marshona, and Jube Yagyu of Sam Marshona as well, by the way. And WoW superheroes Gigi Gianni, WoW wrestling superheroes Gigi Gianni of the Alliance. So send them my brother wishes out tweets and please should do snap. That's all I can say about that, guys. That's everything you gotta know. That's all I can say about that, guys, as well, buddy. So that's all there is you gotta know, buddy. So check it out, guys, as well. All right, ladies, that's going to do right there for the Khalil Sports Board. Live subscribe to the Khalil Sports Board YouTube channel, Facebook page, by Nelson. Guys, with us, your sponsors, your comments, your tweets, your thoughts, and reactions, your sponsors of Knicks being the Nuggets by 142-103. Thoughts about that, guys. With us, Jason Tatum returning for 15 points since they beat the Mavs 120-100. By the way, thoughts about that, guys. Also, with us to Miami, Ohio, taking men's b-ball. They're 31-0, by the way, still unbeaten, by the way, and they're going to the and that was an OT when they beat Ohio 110-108 last night. Thoughts about that. Also, but that's a Cody versus Orton WrestleMania Vegas, Undisputed WWE title, by the way. Thoughts about that one, guys? Who do you got winning that? You think Cody's going to retain once again, or you think it's going to be Orton, by the way, going being a 15-time champ? Thoughts on that, guys? Let me know about that, guys, as well, buddy. I'll just respond as well, buddy. Also, guys, second donuts out to Jeff Nippard as Stephanie Buttermore season 36 Hills' fiance, by the way, guys. Also, what's Caleb Wilson being on the show? Thumb search. Thoughts about that, guys, as well, buddy. I'll just respond to that. Listen to Roy McIlroy, Red Drunk, after having back signs, by the way. Thoughts about that, guys? Let me know about that, you guys, as well, buddy. Also, those are US beating Brazil 15-5 in the WBC World Baseball Classic. Thoughts about that, guys, as well, buddy. Also, guys, same brother wish once again to Wanda Sykes, Rachel Wise, Jenna Fisher, Laura Prepon, Will Vicky, Super Peach, Ari Kitsa, Haley Lou Richardson, to Jessica Scoob, Brandon T. Jackson, Gabby Egan, Sally Kim, Jolie Jenkins, Sarayu Blue, Aviva Sophia, Mel Pavoli, Greta Lee, Grace Bostic, Brooke Bridges, Keegan Acton, Greta Lee, Angel of KOF 15, Mina Mashakina, Sam Marshona, Jube Yagyu, Sam Marshona, and Gigi Gianni. As well, wow, superhero. Send my brother wish tweets and please should just do some that. That's all news you got to know for that, guys. So that's all I can say about that, guys. I know Crown Royals Pro Road days today, Flapjack days today, guys, as well. That's all I can say about that. So you got to know about it as well. That's everything you got to know for that. Be sure to stay tuned for the St. Patty's Day special with Cool Sportsbook, guys. That's all there's you got to know for that, guys, as well, buddy. That's going to be coming a week away. And NXT Vengeance Days tonight. Check that out, guys, as well. But that's all there's you got to know for that. And that's all there's you got for that. Don't forget, March Madness is coming up as well. By the way, check that out, guys. That's all news you got to know for that. So take care, everybody. You guys have a good day. Enjoy. Be safe. Bye-bye.